always a little disappointing not taking 3 points at home. I think in the first half, we created some very good moments. Our tempo, our counter pressure really created a lot of clear openings that we are not seeing, choosing to shoot when we can pass, make the extra pass. And then when we had the chance to score the goals, something that is kind of biting us all season long. You get a chance to bury someone in the first half, you should bury them. Similar to many games, and the second half becomes a little more uneven. They push up on us a little bit. We start trying passes that we don't talk about, we don't do. We get a little bit careless, and a team like that wants to sit back, they hit you, and then we're scrambling. Credit to the team. They ran hard, they fought. They did not accept losing, so they came back and tied the game. But certainly more than enough chances to win this game.
Ante, where is that disconnect that you're seeing with the group? You're talking about them doing passes you've not seen or practiced. I mean, why do you think that that's materializing in games?
I think maybe you're pressing too hard, trying to do too much rather than the simple thing. We preach the simplest pass, receive the pass, make a pass. Too many one-touch mistakes, balls ricocheting off us. We're trying to do the perfect play, the spectacular play. When we are simple, clean, we create chance after chance, and it's been proven over time. And so when we get a little bit squirrely, we have to chase the game.
And then the second goal for St. Louis came on a foul and a set piece. How do you feel about where you guys are in set pieces? You've given away quite a few goals in there over the course of the season.
Yeah, not sure about the foul to begin with. Maybe our high line was a little bit too high than we normally are. Our in-box marking, they are a big team. They thrive off moments like that. So it's another unfortunate time to receive a goal.
Coach, why don't you talk about both sides of the coin of Denis Bouanga tonight? If not for his individual effort, you could argue, both goals don't happen. Can you speak to his play and what he meant to the offense tonight? But then on the other side of it, the fact that it is seemingly only Denis who was able to create those chances, how that can be problematic for us, for the LAFC?
Look, it's no secret. Denis is a big weapon of ours. Denis can score 4 goals tonight. Denis put in a good effort. He got us 2 goals. We need other guys to score. We need other people to step up and start scoring goals, creating goals, because you cannot survive with just one guy scoring. And right now, we're kind of treading water, and our record shows it. We're not happy about it. We're trying to encourage guys, push guys along, but yes, we do have a scoring problem.
Hey, Ante, you got an opportunity to coach today. In fact, you had a red card the last game for Steve, but at the same time, we had the announcement that Steve is stepping down at the end of the season. Talk about the emotions or the feelings of being to the sideline and actually being the head coach for this game and what it means in the fact that he made that announcement early in this week.
I think two separate things. Steve's announcement is a family decision. We have Steve's back. We fully support the decision. Family comes first to anyone in this club. Those emotions were, I think, quickly put aside because we have a season to complete. Me on the sidelines, whether it's Mark, Oka, Enrique, not a lot. I just wore some different clothes today. We expect the same things from our players. The effort was not lacking tonight, but there's no big emotional swing of this. We take it in stride. We have a resilient group, and we're going to keep going forward.
And excuse me, sorry, I was just wondering the decision to take both of your starting center backs out, and after that, St. Louis happens to score. Do you regret the decision? Anything about the fact that both of them were out the game late? Just talk to me about.
These were not tactical subs.
Okay, they were more physical subs.
They were not tactical subs.
Okay.
Nobody changes 2 center backs in a game, so we had to make subs.
You answered my question. Thank you so much.
Oh, hi, Ante. Following up on that, what happened to the players? If you could share a little bit more with the center backs.
They both needed to come off. They said they needed to come off. I don't have any more information on what, but certainly when someone asks to come off, we have to change. So that part of the game is a surprise. You never change two center backs, but today we had to.
What you were saying that other players have to step up when we're talking about the attack, of course. In Olivier's case in particular, just what have you seen since he came back from injury? It seems that it's been a little bit hard to incorporate him into the way LAFC plays. We saw it even, of course, players with different characteristics, but when you made the subs and we saw Nathan, just like the team changed when that happened tonight.
Listen, Olivier's had a great career. He's in an advanced state. I know he's pushing really hard. He's trying his best. We have an idea of how we want to play. Is it the perfect fit? No. But he's still a guy that around the goal has some ideas of how he wants to score. It just hasn't clicked quite for him yet, right? He's got the one chance today on the volley on the right foot. Probably seen him score that on TV a million times. Yeah, it's one part of the deal of us not scoring the goals that we're creating. There's many other guys as well. We need to step up, whether it be midfielders, other attackers, young players. It's a group effort.
Denis, congratulations on the performance tonight, not the result you wanted, but that second goal, you looked as determined as I think anyone has ever seen you on the pitch, dribbling around 2 or 3 or 4 guys. How much of it did you feel like, if I don't do it in this moment, we're just not going to score this goal? How much of it did you put on your back and your shoulders in that moment?
J'ai compris un peu, mais est-ce que tu peux me...
Il dit sur le deuxième but, on t'a vu super déterminé. Et quelle pression
Tu avais sur tes épaules.
tu avais sur les épaules et que tu te mettais sur les épaules?
J'avais aucune pression. Voilà, je voulais juste redonner au public ce qu'il devait y avoir. Voilà, j'ai loupé le penalty. Fallait que je mette ce but-là pour redonner espoir, tout simplement. Voilà. Et comme je l'ai dit, voilà, ce match nul, je pense que je peux dire il est pour moi. Voilà, je pense que si je marque le penalty, ça se joue autrement.
I didn't really feel pressure, but I wanted to give back to the public because I missed the penalty. I want to say that this draw is on me. If I will have scored the penalty, I think we will have won that game.
Denny, on the penalty, do you feel like you struck a good penalty and it was just a good save by the goalkeeper? Is that what happened?
J'ai changé. Voilà, je savais où je tirais au début et au final j'ai changé ma directive. Donc bravo au gardien de l'avoir arrêté.
I pick a side first, but I change right before. And congrats to the keep for saving it.
Why did you change?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is that rare? Does that not happen? I mean, how rare is it for you to change a side on a penalty?
Quand j'ai pris le ballon, je savais déjà où j'allais tirer. Pour moi, j'allais tirer au milieu. Après, voilà, j'ai changé au dernier moment. Je sais pas pourquoi et malheur à moi.
Il t'a demandé aussi si ça t'arrivait souvent, si c'était
Ça m'est arrivé une seule fois à Kansas City. J'ai voulu tirer à droite. Au final, j'ai tiré au milieu. Le gardien est resté au milieu. Bon, c'est la vie.
It happens once before, Kansas City, but yeah, pick a side, change, and I don't know.
Hi. Congratulations on both of your goals. The first half and throughout the entire game, LAFC dominated, but it was goalless in the first half. What had to shift in that second half to really get those balls in the net?
Vous avez dominé tout le match et puis la première mi-temps, mais il n'y a pas eu de but. Qu'est-ce qui a changé pour qu'il y ait des buts en deuxième mi-temps?
On a mis un peu plus de pression, voilà, sur le porteur de balle en deuxième mi-temps. Il y avait un peu plus de volonté, je pense. Après, en première mi-temps, on a eu quelques occasions. mais il manquait de justesse ou ça jouait à quelques détails.
In the first half, it was just a few details, like we missed some opportunities. Second half, we put more pressure. Feels like we were more willing to go at it, and yeah.
Denis, you've scored 4 goals in the past 3 MLS games. What has helped you find that form again as of late?
Je me sens de mieux en mieux. Voilà, il fallait un but pour libérer les autres. Et je sais que je peux faire plus et je vais faire plus. À moi justement de créer les occasions, puisque voilà, je pense que la MLS me connaît, donc à moi de changer ça.
I feel better and better, and I want to do more. I want to do more. The other team know me, and but I want to do more. I want to score more.
Whenever you have the ball, we know the danger that you create and the chances that you create for this team. Ante was just saying how it can only be just one guy doing it all, that other players have to step up as well. What have you seen from the rest of the guys? What has it been difficult, I guess, to find that connection between everyone on attack?
Non, c'est pas difficile, c'est juste que chaque joueur, que ça soit David, que ça soit Under, que ça soit Oli, chacun a ses qualités et je sais que ce que je peux faire, David aussi peut le faire, Oli aussi peut le faire. Ça joue à peu de détails. Comme je l'ai dit, des fois c'est moi qui crée des occasions, des fois c'est David qui crée des occasions. Ça tourne et je sais que voilà, au fur et à mesure des matchs, tout le monde pourra créer sa propre opportunité.
I think it's about small details sometimes, and every players have their own skills, and they're gonna score. It's just the small details, and yeah.
Salut Denis, félicitations pour sauver les matchs. Êtes-vous frustré pour avoir raté des occasions franches et de n'avoir pas obtenu les 3 points?
Oui, je suis beaucoup frustré. Voilà, comme je l'ai dit, j'avais 2 occasions franches. Une où je tire dans la tête du gardien, j'aurais peut-être dû piquer, et la seconde où il y a eu le penalty. Après, comme je l'ai dit, le match, je pense que je peux le prendre sur moi parce que voilà, si j'ai les occasions nettes pour le mettre. Mais on doit rester concentré. Voilà, on a notre match contre Houston. À nous de se donner les moyens pour gagner.
Merci.
The question was how frustrated you are about the draw. I'm frustrated because I have an opportunity in the first half, the 1-on-1 with the keeper. Maybe I should have chip it above him. Second is the penalty. As I said before, I feel it's on me that we draw, like if I had scored the penalty.
You talk about Denis' performance tonight, and he just kind of seemed like a man possessed. Played really well, especially the last goal. I mean, he kind of took everybody on himself and scored. What's it like to see him on the pitch when he's fired up like that?
It's a very nice feeling. I think we've all been waiting for that, Denis, this year for a little bit. But yeah, we always trust in him, and we know what he's capable of. And yeah, like I said, we trust him, and we want to get him in as many situations like that as possible.
And kind of piggybacking on that, midfield seemed to have a hard time connecting with the front three today. Why do you think that was? It seemed a little tough to string a couple passes together to really break a line.
Yeah, I think we saw it last week in Portland that we just need to play together. We need to connect a lot of passes. Trying the gaps was a little more difficult today because St. Louis is just very compact defensively. So yeah, they made it very difficult for us. But we still had a lot of opportunities, especially in the first half, where we just need to be a little better, be a little more efficient, and I think we could decide the game.
Timmy, it's the third match in a row where you guys have gotten a result. It's the first time this year inside the league you've done that. But it feels like no one feels great about the moment you're in. So, you're getting results, you're competing, but still you're not where you want to be. How do you measure where you are? It's basically a third of the way through the league at this point. Where do you feel this team is, and what would you like to see from the group and from yourself over the next 10 matches?
Yeah, I think it's weird because right now we had 2 ties in a row. One is feeling like a win and the other one is feeling like a loss. So yeah, of course we are all disappointed today. But yeah, the game in Portland was a really good one from us, like a really good team performance. The team performance today was very good in the first half, was still good in the second half. We just gave away too many chances. So yeah, I think we feel we can all build on that. The last 2 games we played really well. We just need to be a little smarter maybe, a little more efficient, and especially defensively, just make it as hard as possible to score against us. So yeah, that will be the goal for the next weeks. We are a very ambitious club and we want to win games. So yeah, it's tough today.
Ante came in and he's very direct and he says exactly what he thinks. And he said that he saw some passes out there on the field from the group that you guys don't practice. Some situations where things, some maybe players were pressing or not doing exactly what you guys train for. Do you notice that as well? What do you think has sort of led to the inconsistencies that we've seen so far?
Yeah, I think it's just everything is getting a little more hectic and stressed when you're down a goal, That's why it would have been so important to just decide or at least score in the first half. So stupid decisions will happen if you're down 1 or 2 goals. There's nothing you can do about it, but you just need to have the faith and the trust in the system and in the game plan we have. But yeah, then also just work for your teammate. If he does a mistake, then just run and chase it,
Yep. Hey, Tim, as a midfielder, Olivier Giroud playing in front of you, what do you see from him? Obviously, he's having a tough time adapting to Major League Soccer, not scoring as much, but what are you seeing and how do you feel like the team can help him kind of overcome the tough time he's having to help the team score more?
I saw an amazing goal last week. I don't know. Yeah, Ollie is a great guy, great personality for the team. We just need to, like I said it about Denis, we also need to get Ollie in the situations where he's good at, A striker depends on the midfield, depends on crosses or the guys around him. So we need to do the best job we can to provide the chances for him. And I'm sure he will score from that.
And then real quick, this year, you've been here for a few years now, and what is different or difficult about this year that maybe not allowing you guys to get the results that you want, maybe at home? You have a team that only scored 5 goals, come here, it scores 2 goals. What do you think is not clicking for this team so far?
Yeah, like I said, in the first half, we played so well. We just need to be more efficient and need to decide the game there. I think if we score 1 or 2 goals in the first half, the game's almost over because they seemed dead in the first half. So we just need to be smarter, be more efficient, and just be good in the final decisions we make. That's what it's about. Because we've seen it the last 2 games. We played really well. We just didn't get the results we wanted. And like I said, we need to build on that, and we need to trust the game plan, trust the system, and then I'm sure we will win some games. Thank you.